Hi Earthlings. So leo ndio nimejua Nairobi ni shamba la mawe. Like, okay, I used to know Nairobi ni shamba la mawe, but leo it is. You know, I have been attacked, like physically kidogo ni, but I survived it. I was robbed, stuff like that. But now some people have tried to scam me in different ways. And I would safely say that this is a scamming. None has happened. Like, none went through. Lakini leo, today, kimeniramba. You know, I'm still in shock because, this is my shock face. Because hata nashanga how I should be shocked. Like, ukiona vile na sweat hivi. Hii si sweat ya kawaida. I'm not an oily skin chick. Hii ni sweat ya non-believing. So today, I've found out there's a new scam strategy in town. And what they're doing is you raise an inquiry with a company, and then they create another profile to scam you with it. And they respond directly to that, to that question or query that you indicated there. And they'll respond to you, by the way. So mine today, my morning started vizuri, nikaenda. I was happy today. Then at about I think it was 9. So I sent a tweet. I tweeted JTL. So I had an issue with my account whereby I needed a refund, and then I just wrote to them, and we started speaking in inbox. Actually, that account also wrote to me, but I hadn't seen it on my timeline. So me had just gone to the to my DM, and then we were speaking to JTL, and JTL was trying to sort my issues out. So I gave them contact details of the person who'd sold the fiber lines to me, and I had also given them my contact details. Sasa, this other JTL DMs me, and it's written, it's you'd think it was more of a Kenya support. Now, ujinga too, because the JTL I was speaking to was verified for the organizational verification for Twitter or X, whatever you call it. And then this other one, no verification. But now remember, mimi naongea na JTL enye iko verified, and then there's another JTL there. So me assumed, these guys are the same people, maybe wanaongea tu hapo hivyo, and then there's a one, maybe is group or something, and then the next one, maybe it's the Kenya local support or something. So they texted me, I chatted them as well, my number. So I was expecting a call now from JTL. So guess who calls in the morning? Scammers. Yes, scammers. I could not tell the difference. Like, wacha nikwambie, his English was even better than some banks. So he calls me very composed. Akaniambia, okay, we've gotten your query, and we apologize. We're very sorry for the inconvenience caused, and we'd like you to give us more details about these. So I'm there explaining, and they're venting and telling them how it went, what happened, what transpired, how much I've used, why am I being charged for something that doesn't have coverage in my area. So the guy tells me, kwa sababu hapo kwa my timeline, I had given so much information in terms of I had bought a 210 GB at 3,000, and I hadn't used it because there was no coverage. So this guy tells me, so Pauline, we've checked from our end. There's a day that it worked, and which is true. Funny part, which is true. So it had worked, and then when I got home, it didn't work. So they told me they're going to deduct the number of GBs that I had already spent. So they told me from the 3,000, we're going to give you 2,700. And I was like, okay, cool. You just return whatever is left, okay? And the funny part is they'll give you the option of giving you your data, the remaining data. I wish I would have said yes for that data. But pesa na economy ya Ruto, okay? Nikasema, I want the cash. So they told me because they needed to reverse, blah, 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 blah. I told them, so coincidentally, I had not paid with my number. My phone that day had switched off, so my friend paid for me, and then I gave her cash. And then when now Nika put on my phone, that's when we put the line and, activated it. So I got the app, fiber app, blah, 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 all that. So they told me, so because now you didn't use your number, we need to register, I don't know, it's register or what he said, but it was something with, I need to send something to, to that pay bill so that they can be able to capture my number. And I'm like, why am I paying to be paid back? Venye tushajua, like, scammers. But it did not hit me at in coming because I used my Safaricom app to do the transaction because I needed to see where that money was going. So ata waliniambia just send 10 shillings to this number so that we can get that message, and because you didn't use your number to pay for this for the fiber, then we'll be able to capture your number. And I was like, okay, fine. So I used my Safaricom app, nikeka pay bill, and true, it went to JTL. Like literally, I can show you the text, okay? So it went to JTL, and that was a way of them. First, they were trying to get me to trust them, and I did because I sent to JTL. And the next thing they told me to forward the message to their desktop number that is able to receive the messages. You see, akaniambia, hi madam, the number we're using is near switchboard, so it can't take messages, of which I understand. So by default, I accepted to forward the message so that they can be able to see that I've done the transaction and they can capture my number. Sijui ni ujinga gani niko nafikiria, but anyhow, I forwarded it to them. And the first message that I sent, I edited it and removed my M-Pesa balance. Then the guy tells me, have you sent it? We haven't received it. Did you by any chance edit it? Because if you edit it, we won't be able to get it. So you need to forward it as it is. So at the back of my mind, bado sijajiambia, they want to see my M-Pesa balance. So I had a lot of cash on my M-Pesa today because kuna something I had been paid for. So I actually sent the money to my M-Shwari. So mimi niko, okay, I don't trust mbona na forward the message. So what I did, I just forwarded the cash that I had to my M-Shwari. So ikabaki tu nimewaforwardia the message now. So these guys, we haven't gotten it, and we're trying to blah 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 reverse that money, not the 10 shillings now. They're trying to reverse the money that was paid to my fiber account so that I can get my reimbursement, okay? And I'm like, okay. And so he tells me, can you check your app? Can you check your fiber app? And I'm like, let me see. I don't think I can be able to, to check my app because I'm using my phone, okay? Already I'm speaking to you using my phone, so I can't be able to check the fiber app. And I can't see, there's something on the fiber app. He was asking if I could check and see if the reversal had been done. So I was like, okay, sawa. I'm not able to. Maybe I can use another phone. Maybe I can hang up, ni check, or you tell me where to check as I call you with another number. He was okay, good, yeah, that's fine. And then, so I check whatever he's telling me. I'm telling him I can't see any reversal, and he's like, sorry, ignore my dogs. So he tells me, ingia kwa app yako, check kama umepata reversal. If hujapata reversal, then you need to click star blah 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 and enter this and this. And I'm like, but uzuri, I don't have any money on my M-Pesa, you know. So it's safer for me, sindio. Like, I don't have any money in my M-Pesa, so I'm safe. I do what he says. Because bado in my mind, I'm still thinking it's JTL. Na si JTL. Tukaendelea kuongea, and then I actually told him, so that's when I brought my friend issue that we paid with using her number. And then he tells me, give me your friend's number so that I can tell her to maybe prompt the reversal ikuje kwake if her account is the one that shows that paid. So already we've tried with my number. And then he tells me, oh, something. We tried my friend. And I think at that time it's because he'd seen, I told him my M-Pesa balance was 90 bob. Tries my friend to come call. I told him, JTL are calling you. And the reason they're calling you is because of that issue about mimi kurefundio my cash. Nini. We agree. They speak to her. So my friend is one of those guys who are, mbona unaniambia nieke? Like, you know, she questions everything. And that's a good thing. That is a good thing. Okay? Because at least she didn't have money in her M-Pesa and she didn't go all through all that processes, because when she told them she doesn't have money in her M-Pesa, waliachana naye, and she told them she does not use Fuliza. So she didn't want to engage them, and then because she didn't have anything, na akawambia, just give me the process. So my friend went through the process, but when they had she doesn't have money in her M-Pesa and she doesn't have Fuliza, wakachana naye. Then they called me back. Remember, this is a conversation that has happened kutoka 9:30 a.m. Okay? So I was going for a very long meeting. So we spoke like for 1 hour, 30 minutes, close to 2 hours, with intervals, of course. And then after my meeting, they called again. So tumeongea, and then finally they told me to try, I don't know, another nini, and then my account. And then now this is where things get different. They get a bit spicy. It's because you won't be told to enter the amount. You see, itakuprompt when they tell you to use USD. Utatumia USD, your star something, and then it will bring more of pay bill, blah blah blah, and then they won't tell you at kwa amount put 1,000 or 3,000 or 2,000. They won't tell you that. Watakwambia okay, so put under amount so that we can be able. We don't want you to pay anything. We just want to take your details, like to take your to ensure that the number that you have is the number that paid, or rather is the number that is registered with us. And I'm like, okay, fine. Remember, already I had paid JTL like 10 shillings, so already nilikuwa nimefikiria, they are safe. And the pay bill, their pay bill will be so close to the JTL one. So me nikaongea now. And I agreed, did the USD code, uneka USD code, blah, blah, blah. Then you get to a point, kwa amount, they will not tell you, lipa 2,000, 1,000. No. They told me, put 0000, that is 4 zeros, 1 something, 3A. They'll give you like a number to use. Hawatakwambia to put amount. So when you enda mbele, do you realize, wait, why is he telling me lipa na Fuliza? What exactly am I paying? And unashanga, okay, I'm the one waiting to be paid. Why am I the one paying? And then kuna kwangana this sixth sense that talks to you, and then you refuse to listen to it. Yeah, kitakuramba. So, as you send your inquiries on companies' timeline, first of all, not all companies are verified, but do a due diligence to ensure that you're speaking to the right company. And be careful as you're speaking with the right company that a fake one does not respond to you there and you inbox them instead. Okay? Because I've realized it's something so easy to you'll find like I have already seen that account already has gotten followers. Now I think it was opened yesterday, and already they have followers who have maybe more than 10. You can imagine these guys that follow them, probably they are people who wanted to send inquiries, and they will face the same problem. So be careful when you're sending inquiries to companies. Be careful when you're DMing them your details, your phone numbers. And where these guys are getting all this information is when you're requesting, maybe your bank has a problem and you're going to write to Stanbic, NCBA, Equity. You write to them on their timeline. The less information you give there, the better. Give them information on DM. If you write so much information with the how much is it, what the situation is, they'll call you and repeat the entire information that you give them, or rather they read when you reach out to the right account. So be careful. Naumwa na kichwa, because I have never experienced a situation where I was this close to losing a lot of money. I was very close to losing a lot of money. And thankfully, I had already moved my cash to my M-Shwari. So hata wakichukua, it was, poleni kwao and pole kwangu, because I should have taken heed of my sixth sense na nijue something was amiss. So, yeah. Be careful out there, guys. Nikubaya, taxman ametuumiza, and people are trying different ways to make money. So, don't let them make money with you. Peace out. Bye.